Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about Python modules for network engineers. So what is a Python module? A module is just a Python file with an extension of .py containing code like functions, classes, variables. It helps organize and reuse code. So why use modules in network automation? So it keeps our scripts clean and reusable. So for example, one module for device functions and the other one for the main script. This is what I'm going to show you a little later, this example here. There are ways to import a module. So option A, so here we are importing the whole module and we have to use the prefix in this example. So we need to say module name dot function, for example. And option B is we import the actual function in this case. So we say from module name import function. And here we don't need to use the prefix like we used here. And option C is we import the module as alias. So we give the module a alias. So in this case, mn. So we say mn.function, same as option A, but using a shorter name or alias. And option D is we say from module import star or all. So we don't have to have the prefix before typing or writing function. So like I said, we are importing all the functions or classes and variables. And I've got a couple of best practices that we can keep in mind. So we should use import module name in larger projects to avoid name conflicts. And we should use from module name import for only specific functions or variables. And we should keep our module names short, lowercase, and descriptive. Okay, so let me go back to the example here because I do have a script here. So I have a script called device underscore utils.py, and I'm importing that Miko and I'm importing this function. So here, let me just explain this code a bit. So here, this is a dictionary, and I have a function called connect underscore and underscore run underscore command, and these are parameters, device and command. So I got a try except block. So here I do have a connection object, and I'm calling the dot send command to send the command, and we disconnect from the device and return the output. Okay, so that's the device underscore utils.py. So that's a module. And I have another file, which is called main.py. And this is where I'm going to import the module. So in this case, I'm importing the device underscore utils file. So you notice that I don't have to use .py, the extension .py. And here, I do have to specify the prefix. So here, because this is the way I'm importing the module, I need to specify the particular module, and I need to say dot, the function name, and this is actually this is the dictionary, right? I'm specifying that it comes from this module, so I need to say dot device, Cisco device, and the actual command. So if I go back to the function or to this module, so this is the function name, or this is the function, and this is the dictionary. So this is the dictionary that I'm passing in. So this is the parameter, right? And here, going back here, this is the argument in this case. And this is another argument, which is the command. So let me go ahead and run this code. So I'm going to say Python main. Oops. So the output that we should see is the output of the command show version. Okay, yeah, that's the output that we see here. Because here, like I said, we are calling the function, we are passing in the dictionary, and we are passing in the actual command. Okay, so that's one way to import a module. Let me comment this out and uncomment this. So the second option is this. So we say from device name, module name, which is in this case device underscore utils. So we import the specific function and the specific variable. So this is example, let me go back here. This, option B. Okay. So here we don't have to specify the module name. So we just call the function and we just say, we just pass in the dictionary, which is in this case, Cisco underscore device, and we say the command. So in this case, show IP interface brief. So this is calling the function, right? And we are just saving or storing the output of this expression into a variable called output2. So let me go ahead and run the code. So I expect that we should see the output of this show IP interface brief. Yeah, that's what we see here. So that's an example of importing the actual function and the actual variable. Okay. And example number 3 or option number 3 is importing the module as alias. So we're just giving the module a alias. And this is example number or option number C or letter C. Okay. So here we need to specify the prefix. So we say the alias dot the name of the function and the prefix du, the name of the dictionary, and then the specific command, which is in this case show interface. Show inventory. So let me go ahead and run this output. This code. So we should see the output of the command show inventory. Yeah, that's what we get here. So that's option letter C. So let me proceed with option letter D. So go back here. Yeah. So we say from module name import star or asterisk. Let me uncomment these lines of code. So here we don't have to specify the name of the module. We just say function and then the name of the dictionary or variable and then the actual command. So this is calling this how you call the function itself from this module, and we store the output of this object into a variable called output4. So let me go ahead and run the script. So we have a print statement here. So we should see the output of the show version command. That's what we see here. Okay, so that's all I wanted to cover in this video. So hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.